YouTube, what it is, it's your boy Diesel from Diesel TV. All right, man, here we go with another one. Yes, sir. So what we gonna do today, as you guys read in the comment section, I'm gonna be rating some guns, okay? Now, first of all, let me start off with saying, man, I appreciate everybody that participated. And again, it is still open. If you want me to rate your gun, please send it to me. Send me a picture, description. Also, I need to know what your YouTube name is. Some people have sent me some stuff and I have no idea what their YouTube name is, and they send me their real name because it's on their email, so their real name is on there. I really don't want to be giving out everybody's real name and stuff like that. So if you would, just send me what your YouTube name is, so if you're in the comment section or something like that on YouTube, I can still talk trash about you. All right, so that's what I really want to do. I just really want to talk trash about people. Okay, so guys, before we start, man, I want everybody to know again, before I get going, we only having some fun, all right? Just trying to have a little bit of fun. So I don't want nobody to take this personal or anything like that. You know, what I say is out of fun, so please do not take this personal, all right? So we're gonna go to the first one, all right? Came from my boy, Rescue 29, and this is, and I'm on my computer looking at it, guys. That's why I'm over here looking at it. I'm on my computer looking at it, and this is what he sent. Okay, now, what? That's what he sent me. What in the Pirates of the Caribbean is that? What are you gonna do with that? Now, what are you, a Three Musketeer or something? God dang, boy, what you doing? And then he got it on a damn gang back. Oh, man, please don't tell me this your gang. Please don't tell me you got it on your gang bandana. What's your gang name, bruh? What's your gang name, boy? What is it? Powder Puffs. All right, what is your gang name, man? Y'all got that powder blue. It might be Powder Puff. Y'all, I don't know what your gang name is, man. Rescue 29 now, you know better. You know better. Anyway. So this is okay, so let me give you a little backstory on Rescue 29. Rescue 29 is actually in Canada, okay? Now, their gun situation in Canada is a lot different, so he doesn't have access to firearms as readily as we do. So he does have, their pellet guns is what they use up there. Now, Rescue 29 has shown me a lot of his other pellet guns. I really think he did this just to have, for y'all to have something to laugh at. I really do think he did this just for that reason, because Rescue 29 has shown me some of the other pellet guns that he has, and like some of them look like Glocks, some of them look like H&K, you know, things of that sort. So he told me that he could take me getting on them, but good God, I swear, boy, when I first saw that picture, the first thing that came to my mind was Pirates of the Caribbean. I was like, what the heck is that? And okay, so the caliber of it is a 22. So this is a 22 is what it's saying. He sent me the, okay, so it's a single action bolt design for precision shooting, fixed blade, front sight adjustable notch, rear sight, provided superior accuracy. Okay, ideal for target shooting. So it's a 22 pump action pellet pistol. Single shot. It's just a single shot. So I don't know exactly what you can do with that, as far as, like I said, I've seen a lot of Security 29's other pellet guns, and no, not Security, Rescue 29's other pellet gun. He changed his name from Security to Rescue. So I've seen a lot of his other guns that he has, man, and he has, like I said, he has a Glock, he has an H&K and stuff like that. You know, he's in Canada, so you know, their situation is a lot different than ours, man. I don't really know exactly what their situation is, but at least he's got something, you know what I'm saying? So, this is what he sent in today, man. And I'm glad, Rescue, I'm glad you sent that in, man. I'm really glad you sent that in. Hope things are well with you, bro. Rescue has been a day one, bro. He has been a day one, you know, supporter. So anything he wants to send in, you know, I appreciate it. But like I said, man, take that Pirates of the Caribbean musketeer looking gun on somewhere. Then take it on somewhere. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. All right, so the next one comes from a Michael Smith. He says, this is a spring coil reduction system and the trigger is a Freedom Smith Zombie Pro. All right, it's a Canik. All right, so let me show you guys what this Canik is. It's, like I said, from Michael Smith. And as you can see, Michael sent me a message not too long ago about having a custom Canik because he was doing some kind of shooting, I don't know, it was a shooting competition or something like that, I think it was that he said, and he was doing some upgrades to his Canik for it because I was talking about my Canik and he was like, you know, he really liked the Canik and all that stuff, and that's what he was coming with was, he showed me a picture of this. And so I asked him if I could put it on, you know, my reviews, and he sent it to me. He said, yeah, I could put it on my reviews. And so it's here. So you guys know how I feel about Canik. I really do like Caniks, man. So Canik is a very good gun. This right here, this is a good gun. I've shot this one before. This is the TP9 SFX. The TP9 SFX ABC 123. All right. We all know Caniks have all those letters and all that stuff with their guns. So this is a Canik TP9 SFX ABC 123. No, it's not really ABC 123. It's just, it's the SFX, all right? So this is a full size, I think it's a full size handgun. Nothing really too special about it, man. Like I said, it's a Canik, and what he's done to it, he's done the spring system and some kind of Zombie Pro or something like that. He was saying on there. It's got the reduced spring system, and the trigger is a Freedom Smith Zombie Pro. All right, and you can see he has that red dot up there, which is the Vortex red dot, which is a good red dot, very good red dot. I don't have anything negative to say about that. And this is something that I would carry. I would carry this, man. I really would carry this. So, Michael Smith, man, you did good. You did good. I hope your competition goes well, man. Hope your competition goes well. All right, let's move on to the next one. The next one is gonna be from Joe Morgan. All right, Joe Morgan. Look at this piece of metal right here. All right, he says on the email, he says, my very first handgun I bought at 14 from my dad legally. It's a Lexington 45 ACP Series 3 made in 1994. It's one of the 300 made. I love it. Keep it under my pillow. Yeah, man, I could have probably looked at that and said, yeah, that's probably a 1994. That looked like something they would put on in the heat of the night or something like that. That's one of them old school guns right there that you will find on the heat of the night. I could just picture you with this on your side, you know what I'm saying, with a cowboy hat on, some cowboy boots or something like that, trying to carry this gun around, man. It's probably heavy as heck too. You know what I'm saying? But I do have a gun similar to that. I have a Smith & Wesson 5906, and it's all metal gun, about the same size as that one. So that's an old school gun too, man. So anything that really actually works. I've never even, you know, shot a Laserium 45 ACP. Never shot one of those, man. So I don't know how they shoot or anything like that. And I would say it would be a perfect home defense weapon, man. You know what? That Smith & Wesson that I carry, I mean, not that I carry, but that I have, would be a great, you know, home defense weapon also, man. As you guys know, I love the heavy guns, man. I really do like the all metal guns. So yeah, man, this would be a real good one to keep under your pillow. It looks like it has a safety on it too, so keeping it under your pillow wouldn't be that bad. 45, I don't know how many rounds are in the magazine, which would probably be around 8 to 10, probably. It looks like it could hold about 8 to 10 rounds or something like that. If it's a double stack, I mean, it shouldn't be a double. It looks like it's a single stack. It's 45 ACP. It looks like it's a single stack. So, but yeah, man, that looks like a gun that I could keep in my collection. I could keep that in my collection. Now, Joe Morgan is a very, very active follower on my channel. He sends me a lot of stuff. This right here is another one that he sent me, man. His heat in the night gun. His heat of the night gun. That's what we gonna call it. Or it could be a RoboCop gun. You know, the old school RoboCop movie. It could be a RoboCop gun too. You know what I'm saying? We could classify this as a RoboCop gun. So, Joe Morgan, I appreciate the sub. I appreciate you sending me this so I can go through it and everything, man. I really do appreciate that, man. So we're gonna go to the next one. The next one is gonna be Jim Eagle, okay? He says, my name is Jim Eagle, 35 minutes outside of Pittsburgh. Here we go, Steelers, here we go. Now, he sent this back in January 4th, okay? We all know what happened to the Steelers now, but he sent this back in January 4th, so Jim, you know, hey, listen, we're not even gonna mention that, okay? We're gonna move on a little bit from there, okay? Go Steelers, but we're gonna move on, all right? He says, it's a 6 Sour Rattler, cane break, 300 blackout, Romeo 8 red dot with 2 braces and a dead air Sandman waiting on paperwork. 5100 home defense and plinking. Let's address this first. All right? Don't get me wrong. That is a very, very nice weapon you got there. Very, very nice weapon. But $5,100 for home defense or just plinking, bro, you must got you some money. Because I would not be spending that much for no just home defense and plinking. That would have to be a safe queen. I mean, she would have to be a safe queen because $5,100, man, no sir, I can't do it. No sir, I'm sorry, I just can't do that. He said he's waiting on a dead air Sandman for his suppressor. That must be a faux suppressor on there now, I guess, is what you're telling me. I don't know, that must be a faux suppressor on there now because if you have it and you're waiting on the paperwork, that means you don't have the suppressor yet because you haven't been approved to have the suppressor yet. So you have to wait on that. All right. Now the next thing he sent me was a 6 Hour P365 XL 9mm and a toaster inside the waistband holster, 670 everyday carry. All right, that is a great selection. I like the 365 XL. Matter of fact, I was thinking about getting one. I saw one on a good deal, and I was thinking about picking it up. If it's still there within a couple days or whatever, I'm thinking about getting it, man. The one I saw had the red dot already on there, and it was a real good deal. It was actually less than what you paid for yours with the red dot on it. So I know it was a good deal. And it could take my 360, you know, my 365, my regular 365, it could take those magazines. So I could put my 15 round magazine in it and I could put my 12 round magazine in it. No problem. So yeah, I was, that is a good everyday carry. My first, you know, I carried around that 365 by itself for a while, for a long while. So these SIG 365s, man, the XL and the regular one, very, very, very good everyday carries. Very good everyday carries. Now, I see he's trying to keep it in the SIG family, man, which you paid some money for that daggone 300 blackout, bro. You paid some money for that. I don't know if I could pay that much for a 300 blackout. I'm sorry. I just don't feel like I could pay that much because it's basically AR. I don't feel like I could pay that much, man. It's nothing special with it. A 300 blackout ain't nothing special to it, just like an AR or anything like that. There's a cap that I pay over when it comes to AR. Now, I paid some good money for my MPX, but my MPX was kind of like a different platform than just an AR. It is kind of similar to an AR platform, but it's not on the AR platform as far as that 9mm goes. So I would pay that much for that, but as far as, you know, a regular old 300 blackout, bro, I don't feel like I could do that. And if it was $5,100, it is not going to be no home defense. That ain't something that I'm gonna ever have to turn over because I done, you know, did something with it or shot somebody with it or something like that. I had to defend myself, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to have to go to any kind of evidence room and sit there by itself all lonely and stuff like that. At $5,100, you know, $5,100, they need special treatment. They need special attention and stuff like that. And I just can't see leaving my gun that would cost $5,100 alone in an evidence room, not getting any kind of attention or nothing. Like, no, I can't do that. I'm sorry, I can't do that. That's just, no. It just makes me, it's a tear rolling down my eye. I can't do that. It's never. All right? So let's move on to the next one before I get too emotional. Let's move on to the next one. I decided to save the best for last. Okay, here we go with the best for last, man. So, let me read to you what this guy sent me first, okay? Hey, Diesel, this is Roland, aka DJR1. I think that's his YouTube name when he's on the chat or whatever. His messages, I don't know. DJR1, if I see you, I acknowledge you. I appreciate you sending this in. Really do appreciate it. All right, so here I have one of my sets. One of his sets. Handgun is a Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 with a True Glow TFX tritium and fiber optic sight from the factory. Handgun is completely stocked. The only thing I have on mine for its future is maybe an Apex trigger. I paid $699 Pandemic and Gucci price on a total impulse buy to match my AR build. Okay, nice, okay, here we go. Next sentence. This is my first AR, my first partial build that I have for plinking range and maybe home defense. It's a 5.56 223. Strip lower is standard manufacturer, $95 plus for a strip lower. Complete lower kit, Aero Precision lower parts with Magpul MOE grips, $90. Buffer kit, Aero Precision is $47. Brace, SBA Tactical, SB Tactical, SB4 is $124. Boat carrier group is Spike Tactical, $150. Charging handle, Strike Industries, $32. Complete 14.5 upper from BK Firearm comes in black. Opted for FDE Cerakote for additional money for $445. Okay. Buoy's Tactic on Amazon, $35. Red Dot is an Amazon. He regrets it for $30. Okay. Mags. ASC 10 round and Hex Mag 10 round and 30 round. Regular body 10 round mags paid about the same for all the mags, $11 to $13.99. Changed furniture from Magpul to BCM. This AR build is a tack driver at 100 yards. Have not tested it at longer distances. Keep doing what you do. Love your channel. All right, so this guy right here wrote me a whole paragraph, and this is exactly kind of like what I want. I want you guys to write me exactly what's on your ARs and all that stuff, all right? Let me show you the initial picture that he sent me, okay? Here's his initial picture, all right? As you can see, this guy right here is probably feeling like he's taking a picture for GQ magazine. And I'm not talking about magazines, I'm talking about Pew Pew magazines, all right? Gotta be, because I don't know what the heck he thought he was sending me when he thought about sending this picture. But he did, okay? Now, ain't no way I could take no grown-ass man holding an AR-15 in their hand, looking in the camera with hula hoops sitting right beside you. Roland, what's up with the damn hula hoops? You got 4 hula hoops right there. Is that your morning exercise routine? What are you doing? Roland, what are you doing? This man's sitting there with an AR-15 trying to look all hard with some hula hoops sitting beside him. And his wife, it says my wife back there in the background glowing. Roland, come on, bro. Roland, I love you. Come on, bro. All right, let's move on to the next picture. All right, this is his next picture. This is his Glock, his Smith & Wesson FDE. All right, I don't know what them daggone sausages look like, man, but you need a little bit of lotion on them things or something. I don't know, man. Them things look like red up sausages. What was going on with your hands? Roland, what's up with your hands? Man, I can't take them serious. I'm sorry. I can't take them serious, Roland. I can't take it serious, nah. Good God. All right, so this is his Smith & Wesson. Smith & Wesson makes a great firearm. I don't have anything bad to say about a Smith & Wesson. Don't have anything bad to say about a Smith & Wesson. Moving back to his AR-15, really don't, on a serious note, really don't have anything bad to say about his AR-15. AR-15 does look nice, all right? It does look nice. Now, you said on here that you regret buying that red dot for $30. Man, sometimes those $30 red dots are very good red dots. Now, that one might not be a good red dot, but you spent some money on some of the furniture, but not the furniture that actually, you know, matters. That red dot is a $30 red dot, but you spent $124 on an SBA-4, which the SBA-4 really doesn't do anything with how the gun shoots. That red dot is way more important than that SBA-4. I would have spent a lot more money on that red dot than and tried to find the cheapest, you know, brace that I could find. All right. Let me see. So, and then you spent even more money for a Cerakote that doesn't do anything for the gun. That doesn't do anything for the gun. It changes the look of the gun, but it doesn't change the way it fires or anything. And like I said, you only spent $30 on a red dot. So sometimes I don't get why people do that. You know what I'm saying? I understand you want the gun to be how you want it to be. But first get the daggone gun to run and be as reliable as you can by buying good red dots, by buying things that actually, the boat carrier group, that's about how much I would spend on a boat carrier group, $150 to $200 probably. I've spent less on a boat carrier group on guns that I just was building to take out to the range, and that's it. But the ones I actually carry, the ones I actually use, have more expensive boat carrier groups, okay? I just never could understand why somebody would spend that much on an upper when really they could have saved a little bit of money on that Cerakote. You could have saved a little bit money on that brace and got $150 Romeo sight or something like that, instead of spending $30 on a sight when really that's your aim, bro. That is very important. It needs to stay zeroed, and that's your aim. Like, I just have never understood why people spend money on other things that have nothing to do with how the gun operates, and then they skip on the things that really matter when the gun operates, and then wonder why they're not hitting anything. You know what I'm saying? So, Roland, what I would do if I were you, I would really look into getting a more reliable red dot. I was looking to get a little bit more reliable red dot. I see you have a light on there and all that stuff. Like I said, man, I don't know if I would go as far as, I don't know if I would go as far as, going all out with the red dot or anything like that. You can get like a $150 red dot and you'd be fine. You know what I'm saying? A Romeo red dot or something like that, and you'll be fine, man. So that's the only thing I would really do with that AR is basically change out that red dot. Do that. All right. Now, as far as the handgun goes, man, you good with the handgun. I wouldn't even really worry about the handgun. The handgun is fine, man. The handgun is fine. All right. Now, he sent me another picture of I think this is all of his weapons or something like that. He has another arrow, another lower. If you guys see, he has, I don't know what that is. Hold on, let me see. He has the Smith & Wesson M&P. He has an FNP 9 from FN, which is a good gun. That's a very good gun. I like that gun. He has another Smith & Wesson M&P, and then he has an XD 9. Man, you got a pretty good, nice collection there, man. I don't know why my picture is down there on the bottom of what you sent me, but you got a pretty nice collection there, man. I wonder what you're gonna do with this other stripped lower right here. Well, it's finished lower, but this other lower right here. I wonder what you're gonna do with that, man. I would like to see what you're gonna do with that, man. When you get that one done, man, send that one to me and let me rate that one as well, man. I want to see what you're gonna do with that one. But see that one, just remember, you've already got the SB tactical brace on there. I understand that, but bro, don't skip on things that really affect the shooting. You know what I'm saying? Do not skip on those things. Don't get no cheap sights. Don't do that kind of stuff, man, because that affects the shooting of the gun, the reliability of the gun. If the sight don't work, you might get a $30 sight that's rated to last for 3 months, and then what? After it goes out, then what? You know what I'm saying? And then you can't kick nobody in the ass except for yourself because you chose to get that cheap sight. So don't try not to skip on things that actually help the gun function the way it's supposed to function. All right. All right, now this was the last picture that he sent me, was a picture of the two that he does together, the AR and the Smith & Wesson 2.0, and there's a radio sitting right there. And I've always said this, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to with that radio, man? A lot of people like to show off like they got a radio. A radio is really not as important as people try to say they are. Radios are not important. If the world ever ends, let's say the world ever like goes to like an apocalypse or something like that. For one, I could see if you was part of a militia and y'all already had radio towers, y'all had repeaters up and stuff like that. But if you don't have a repeater, your radio's really not gonna work all that well. Two, why are y'all getting separated that far to where you need a radio in the first place? If it's an apocalypse, bro, you stay with me. Don't go nowhere. Stay with me. Y'all need to stop with these radios, man. This crap is funny to me. It is very, very funny to me with these radios, bro. But it's you. It's what you want. Hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Roland, for the most part, just being serious, man, you know, that is a pretty good setup. That is a pretty good setup, all right? You look like a brother you look like a person that would have a some brown furniture. You look like somebody that would have some brown furniture with you posing and stuff with that picture and all that stuff. I love you, man. I really appreciate you sending this into me. I really do appreciate it, man. Like I said, your setup is there's nothing wrong with your setup, but just rethink how you go about buying the essentials of your gun, okay? Just rethink that, all right? That's all I want you guys to do is rethink that. So, guys, that was the last 1 hour review. I have a lot more to do. Don't worry about it. We're going to have a lot more of these episodes, man. We are going to have a lot more. If I didn't get to your stuff this time, I will be getting to it. Please don't worry about that. I will be getting to your stuff. I had a lot of guys send me stuff with pictures. I don't want to have one video of just a whole bunch of pictures that I can get on people because that would just make it a long video. This video right here on my camera right now, it says I've been recording for 28 minutes already. All right. So this video is probably going to be a 25 to 30 minute long video, depending on, you know, what else I add and all that stuff in the editing. But I don't want these videos to be no 30, 45 minute videos. I want them to be around about 25 to 30 minutes, all right? That's why I only do 5 of them. I picked the 5 that will fit within that 25, 30 minutes, okay? So, like I said, I do 5 every episode. If you send it, I will get to you eventually. Please don't come at me like, did you get it? I got it. I will tell you if I get your stuff. I will probably respond to your email, let you know I got it. And then I'll put it in line to be in the video. If y'all want to be roasted by me, I mean, listen, send me some pictures of a target or something you done shot so I can talk about your shooting, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of y'all out there that think y'all can shoot. Hey, I'm one of them. I know I can shoot until I get beat, you know what I'm saying? And then I feel some type of way. So just, you know, guys, send me pictures of your guns, you know what I'm saying? You holding a gun or something like that. Maybe I can pick at what you got on or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So we just have a little bit of fun. Just bear with me. Let's just have a little bit of fun with these, all right? So, like I said, I appreciate everybody. Rescue 29, Michael Smith, Joe Morgan, Joe Eagle, and Roland Drayton. I really appreciate you guys sending me your guns and everything for this episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy the content. Make sure you drop a like on this video and subscribe to my channel. And y'all know what it is. I'm out.